Hello there everyone, this is Mark3 and welcome to MechWarrior Online for the walk of giant stompy robots blowing molten scrap out of each other. Or at least, my mech seems to suffer that fate more than most, so it is what it is. For today's little walk, I'm going to take out a Catapult. To be more specific, the CPLT-K2 variant, which has, yes, featured fairly recently. And by fairly recently, I think about a month ago, actually, when I'd loaded this thing up with a pair of AC-20s and, frankly, had a lot of fun with it. So yeah. In the constant quest to provide new and different loadouts for people to watch me do very badly with, I have refitted this design and given this thing another go. Let's show you what I've come up with this time around. Now, what's odd about this loadout is it's unusually hot for my loadouts. It's 1.08 out of 2 heat management, and even that is because I took it out testing it and then thought, this thing overheats way too much, so I did a bit of swapping around and managed to stick a pair of heat sinks on it. Those weren't there before. But anyway, it's got endosteel and ferrofibrous to give it enough weight. It's powered by a 250 engine, which gives it a 62.3 top speed, which is reasonable for a heavy mech, though it is a little bit on the sluggish side. And that is because of its weapons payload. After all, it's got those 2 heat sinks to try and keep it somewhat under control, but the weaponry is a pair of Ultra AC-5s backed up by a pair of large lasers. The AC-5s have between them 6 tons of ammo, so that works out 3 tons each, and it keeps them in pretty good supply. The large lasers, they pack plenty of punch in precision damage, and they can be used to support the autocannons. So this is kind of a, again, unusually for me, it's a hybrid build. It's built around 2 separate weapon systems, and they kind of work well together. They've got similar ranges, they can do a lot of damage, but it suffers mostly from, well, its lack of heat management. So it runs extremely hot once you start bringing the large lasers into play. Use them where you need them, but for the most part you're relying on the ACs for reliable damage that won't cause your reactors to overheat and go bang, as it tends to do. Or just force you into an automatic shutdown, whichever one you prefer to think about first. Anyway, yeah, weapon grouping. It's really, really simple. This pair of ACs on one and the pair of lasers on the other. So they just fire in tandem, both sets. And since it's all in the same narrow torso profile, it's okay like that. They work well together. And as for modules, well, mech modules, I would honestly recommend Cool Shots very much for this build because of the heat the lasers put out. I don't normally recommend consumables, but Cool Shot would definitely help here. Target info gathering, I would say, along with radar deprivation, should be your 2 mech modules. And for the weapon modules, I would say honestly focus on the AC-5 cooldown. That is your primary weapon system in this mech, because the lasers just run too hot for it to sustain fire with them. AC-5 cooldown, and I guess large laser range could be used as a complementing effect. So yeah, I'd say those 2. AC-5 cooldown, large laser range. So the laser is more like precision mid to long range-ish fire, and the AC-5 is your main damage dealer when things are a bit easier to actually hit a moving target. That's something I struggle with so very much. As for the weapons, let's get an obvious question out of the way. Why, oh why, did you use a large laser instead of a ER large laser or a large pulse laser? Well, large pulse laser is too heavy. If I did that, I'd have to strip out some ammunition or strip out the heat sinks. I just don't have the tonnage to play around with a large pulse laser in addition to the UAC-5s. And next question is, of course, and I think this is the main one, why not an ER large laser? I mean, you've got a whole bunch of them in stock. Actually, why have I not put in ER large lasers? Well, the main problem, as I said, actually, is really the heat management, and this is more of a mid-range combatant. So, my reasoning is that the large laser is slightly easier to keep under control than the ER large laser is. And at the ranges where you're fighting with your UAC-5s, your large laser will see a lot more use than an ER large laser, which will just overheat your mech even faster. So, you know, it's all about heat management versus the rewards of having an extended range system. And this mech just isn't hot enough to really bear having ER large lasers instead of large lasers. You'll fire them less often, you'll do less damage with them, and your mech will overheat faster if you're in a serious situation and you just need to start laying down fire and try to kill something. So that is my reasoning. Honestly, you could probably swap these out for medium pulse lasers and you'd have a lot more tonnage to play around with, but hey, I try different builds and try to have fun with them, so that's what I do. So, large lasers and AC5s it is. Let's take the good old boomstick out and see how well it does. Into the fight.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Ah, that's sad to see. They've already got a disconnector. Oh dear. And it's one of their assaults too. Even better. Hooray. Okay, in we go. What's this guy got? A pair of PPCs and a Gauss rifle. Interesting. Oh well. Anyway, welcome to the Frozen Highlands on Conquest mode. Wow. I honestly wasn't quite paying attention when the game loaded in, so I didn't spot what the map and game mode were, and I think I just nailed it. And yeah, this is actually the map I hate most of all. Oh good, their assault's back. Anyway, there's some things I do want to talk about. This Catapult K2 is... I had mixed feelings about this, really, about refitting this to this configuration. I'm going to have to pay to take the ferrofibers back off it.
They have resource point Gamma.
Why do I say that?
We have possession of Kappa.
Why do I say that? Because, honestly, I kind of want my AC-40 Catapult back. I loved that thing. It was great. I enjoyed just whacking people in the face with heavy autocannons and watching them stagger and run the hell away before I could reload and hit them with it again, because I was actually decidedly dangerous. I don't know how well this one's going to work out, but here we go. But that... Why do I mention that? Why do I say, I'm trying this loadout, but I want to go back to the one before it? Well, that hits onto the next thing. And this also hits onto another thing, which is the last few weeks, 3 weeks-ish, maybe 4 weeks, I've been doing 4 MechWarrior Online videos per weekend, excluding last weekend, in which I dropped back to 2.
Is controlled by the enemy.
And the reason for that is this. I am a casual MechWarrior Online player. Yep, I must admit that and express that honestly. I am a dirty, dirty casual. Mostly free to play as well, so you know. That's just me.
Target
and
acquired.
going into that, the videos that I've been doing, I've been kind of... Can't see anything. The way I've been doing it is I've been trying to bring in a new loadout and a different mech every video. So, you know, I'm going to be having something different from what's going on before. It might be the same chassis, but I'll be doing something a bit different with it, or trying something that I think might work better, or things like that. And I'm really not sure where the heck they... Ow, someone saw me. Oh no, my barely armoured arm is badly damaged. What a shame. Let's go and rejoin with this assault group that's pushing over on the right side. I'm a supporting fire mech in this configuration, very much so. I do not want to be alone, and I do not want to be risking getting caught out or flanked. Because that would be a very bad idea.
New target acquired.
I actually don't know where anyone is, so I don't know what to do. Anyway, I was doing 4, but that rapidly outstripped my ability to purchase and earn money to get new loadouts put together. So that's the main reason why I'm not doing 4 videos at the weekends anymore. And I can definitely... Yep, he's pushing back a little bit. That's good. Supporting fire. I helped. Yes. So yeah, I just couldn't afford to keep running at that pace at 4 videos a week. Plus, views went down as well, so I didn't actually get any direct feedback on the 4 videos, but oops, ow. Less people were watching, and I suspect it was a case of content overload kind of thing, so, you know. Yeah, I am trying to get into the fight, thank you very much. I just don't have a... Ooh, ow. Yeah, I'll participate as soon as I have a line of fire on the enemy, thank you. That's the only reason I haven't been firing that much. So, yeah. Let's get in there and do it. Ow. There goes the arm on my right arm. Thank you, friendly fire. Okay, let's see if I can get some help in. So here. Hello. Ow. He is really waving around, isn't he? I also wonder where the fire behind me came from, too. But yeah, that's why I've dropped back to 2. It'll be easier for me to manage. Plus, honestly... Oh dear. No, my right arm. I can't fight without my right arm. Yeah. I can fight perfectly well without my right arm, thank you. Anyway, that's why I'm back down to 2 videos at the weekends. I just can't afford it. And the other thing is, I mentioned that I've been... Ow. What the heck spotted me? Stop shooting me, please. Pretty please.
They're coming from behind bay. Do something, please.
We're doing our best, okay?
No, I can't see this.
Come on, poke up for me.
Halfway to victory.
New target
Keep holding
acquired.
on to our resource points.
Kill the one to 99 first.
Left torso critical damage. Right torso critical damage. Large laser destroyed.
Well, there goes one of my large lasers. This loadout is not exactly the best balanced I've ever come up with, I must admit. But yeah, as mentioning, the reason that I don't know if you guys are going to be okay with me bringing in same loadouts back around again in the rotation. And I'm down to an AC and a laser. Oh well, I'm still doing something. Oop, hello. Ow.
Destroyed.
There goes my last AC.
Destroyed.
And there I go. Bang. Okay, I am dead. Right. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are okay with some loadouts reappearing, so that's why I was about to record the AC-40 and then it's like, oh no, panic, I want to bring in a new thing. Let's quickly refit this thing and see if I can make something okay here. And I've done something that's okay by my standards, 147, but the thing of it is, MechWarrior Online stuff is supposed to be my way of relaxing at the weekend. It's like videos that are simple, easy, and things like that. But I've been taking my channel far too seriously of late. I've realised this, so that's my own problem. But anyway, that battle didn't go so well. I was not doing very much at all. 2 kill assists, 0-0, 147 damage, so yeah. Actually I got 4 kill assists. And despite the loss I got a pilot rating increase. Oh dear. Yeah, that means I actually did okay there. It didn't feel like I was doing okay. It really didn't feel like I was doing okay, but apparently I did, despite my low damage score. Well. Let's get on to the next fight, shall we, and see if I do a little bit better in that one. Though apparently I whacked someone in the back or something. I'm not entirely sure who I hit.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command coming in. Intercept the enemy escort team and destroy their VIP mech.
And here we go. As you heard, the mission is VIP. We need to kill the nasty Atlas. And the map is Frozen City, so 2 frozen maps in a row. Hooray! Not that it helps me with my laser, that of course, that is actually pretty still bad, but yeah, you know. Anyway, as I tend to do, my pattern for the second match of the video, I turn my thoughts towards my loadout and how it is performing, and it is not that good, to be quite honest with you. It suffers from two key problems, really. Well, ignoring me, of course, I'm the third problem, but I'm always the problem, so I don't count. Its first problem is that it's actually got two core weapon systems. One of which is a pair of large lasers, which are high drain energy weapons and produce a lot of heat. Even though they're the large lasers, not the ER ones, they still cause a lot of heat, more than I'm happy with. So, yeah. And I just lost my armor already. So quite honestly, the lasers are too heavy, too hot for a split build like this. I would... There's an ECM somewhere around here. I would downgrade them to medium pulses, to be quite honest. Or just flat out medium lasers would probably be good as well. And I don't know where the heck anyone is, so...
Warning, incoming.
And I also don't know who he's talking to. I think I'm the only catapult in the team, though, so... Ow.
Warning, incoming missile.
Yeah, I am the only catapult, so... Hey, thanks. Glad you like it. I think it was being sarcastic. You know, whatever. As always, whoa! Ow! Bloody thing. Ow!
Left arm
I am getting
destroyed.
gutted out here.
Left torso critical damage.
I am out on the flanks as well. That is not helping at all. Ugh. This is showing my total lack of piloting skill, isn't it? Ow. Ow.
Destroyed.
There goes one of my side torsos. Sorry, mates, I
Destroyed.
don't have an XL engine, so yeah. I'm not going to fall over quite that easily, thank you. I have a standard engine. Thank you very
Target
much.
spotted. Affirmative.
Yes, I know you're over there.
Target spotted.
But yeah, honestly, I would downgrade the lasers, but another change I would make is... Honestly, these Ultra ACs, they are pretty good, but... I must point out that this is not a UAC specialised mech. It's got some nice ballistic quirks on it, but it is not meant for UACs, and most importantly, because of that, it doesn't have a UAC jam chance reduction. Oh jeez. A lot of their forces are in E7, F7.
Right torso critical damage.
Halfway to evac.
Ultra
Pick it up,
autocannon
soldier.
destroyed.
Oh, all my guns are gun.
Right
Okay, that's
torso
why I can't fire.
destroyed.
Yay.
Heat sink destroyed.
I really am a bad pilot, aren't I? And yeah, this guy's just picking me off at his leisure. I think he's using me as a damage sponge, really. Oopsie daisy. Get out of my allies' way, thank you. I can't do a thing. Yeah. No, my allies lost an arm. And I'm sorry, I'm in your way. Ha ha ha.
Target acquired.
Yep. I helped. I'm helping.
Center torso
And he doesn't seem to
critical
appreciate it.
damage.
Not really. Come here. Oh, my poor ally. Well. It'll be a bit ironic if I'm the last guy alive, to be quite honest. And he's just pelting me in the back, isn't he? Hello.
Looks like the enemy's VIP is evacuated. That's it, soldiers.
How?
There's no more.
How was I the last one alive? Seriously, how? Anyway, to finish that thought I was trying to explain and then getting blown to pieces in the middle of, this is not a US 21. I think that's my worst damage score of all time. How the heck did I only get 21? Ouch. Oh, that is embarrassing. Sadly, though, it was actually a full match, so I'm afraid there's no third bonus match in this particular video. Because I can't help laughing at myself at my performance there, so... Anyway, yeah. As I said, this is not a UAC specialised mech, so I would suggest as an alternate adjustment... Yeah, I said as an alternate adjustment. So this is an either-or kind of thing. You can take the laser system, downgrade them to a pair of medium lasers. That'll let you fit more heat sinks and more ammunition into this mech. So that could make this thing viable with the UACs as its primary weapon and the lasers as the backup. Or you can downgrade the UACs to a pair of regular AC5s. That'll free up a couple more tons, which will let you put in a couple more heat sinks. And the AC5s will maintain their fire without, you know, jamming, which the UACs without the jam chance are quite prone to do on this mech. They jam fairly often from what I've seen without the actual quirks to benefit that. So, yeah, that's two possible variants out of this mech for you if anyone's really interested. A pair of AC5s with a pair of large lasers, or a pair indeed of ER large lasers, and a couple of heat sinks. I would not recommend the large pulse lasers. Nope. They'd run just too hot because the extra weight would go into getting those things in, so there'd be no cooling for them. Or keep the UAC5s, downgrade those to a pair of medium lasers, medium beam lasers by the way, not pulse lasers, unless you want to keep them as a close range backup weapon, and then use the spare weight to fit more heat sinks and mess around with the rest of it and increase armor, you know, that kind of thing. So, or maybe take off the ferrofibrous. But yeah, that's what I would suggest for this particular kind of loadout. And I need to save up enough to refit this thing back to my beloved AC-40, the mech which got me properly into ballistics for the first time. But yeah, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you all some other time, where I'll show you, again, more losses for your amusement. Yeah. See you all later.